Ed, this doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to change the current design, the R1.
Right.
They're just thinking about a new door handle for the R2, which isn't out yet.
Correct. What we're talking about and what you need to know is that in the R2, which is their next-gen vehicle going into production at some point in the first half of next year, there's been a rethink on the manual latch or release that a passenger in the front or rear seats would need to use in the event that the electric system loses power. And what sources told us is that on their existing vehicles that are already out there in the marketplace called the R1, as part of a redesign, a generation-to-generation redesign that went through, the manual release, again, it's something you use when the system loses power, usually in an accident. Its position was moved to a sort of more inaccessible area of the rear doors. And what we discovered in the course of reporting, partly through anonymous complaints through NHTSA's database, is that people had a hard time with this, right? There was also an acknowledgement from Rivian staff internally that on that existing generation of vehicle, it's a potential safety risk. It's not intuitive in the event of an emergency to find this cable release that is somewhere inside the rear door covered. And so that's the reporting. Rivian, for a vehicle that's not yet out, is making a design change. We are not saying that Rivian is subject to any investigation, and we're not aware of, nor has Rivian disclosed any sort of accident, fatal otherwise, involving the door. But I do know internally a lot of the engineering teams and other executives realized that the design change they made in R1 when they updated it was a mistake. And this is the reporting we've done with Bloomberg's Emily Chang. What happens next, we just don't know.